Hi everybody, this is Stacy Rowan, co-founder of CustomBuiltLife.com, where we empower people to change the rules they're living by because the rules they were given aren't working. Today I want to talk to you about a quote I recently saw, and the quote was attributed to Mike Dooley. The quote says, "The only way to get what you really want is to know what you really want. And the only way to know what you really want is to know yourself. And the only way to know yourself is to be yourself. And the only way to be yourself is to listen to your heart." I really love this quote, and it really ties into some of the things which we teach in Custom Built Life about maybe not just having to change the rules you're living by, but actually having to change who you were told that you are to be who you really are in your deepest heart of yourself. And what I've seen and experienced is that whenever anyone goes through changes, there is a transition period, a transition stage that they have to go through as well. And sometimes this transition stage is really short, but sometimes it can be longer, and when you're in it, it can feel like it goes on forever and ever. And I happen to be going through a transition stage myself right now. It's one of the longer ones, and I can tell you that when you're in this place of transition, it can feel very uncomfortable and not very pleasant to be in. So I happened to be talking to a friend of mine the other day about this very thing, and she's a very wise friend and also a great coach. So she asked me a very thought-provoking question, and her question is, what do you need to release? So this is a great question, because whenever we're bringing something new into our life, we have to make room for it. So changes which are changing your life and bringing new things into your life require you to release something old so there's space for the new. If you think about it this way, what if you were going to go out today and buy yourself a new kitchen table, let's just say. So when that kitchen table was delivered to you, you would probably remove the kitchen table that you have from the kitchen to make room for the new table. And if you left them both in the kitchen, it would be very awkward, and you would keep bumping into the tables, and it would be very uncomfortable. So in order to make your kitchen more comfortable and functional, you would need to get rid of the old table, maybe donate it, sell it, or even just move it to the basement or something. So for me, as I thought about this question, what I realized I needed to release is I need to release my need to know. So my need to know how it's going to turn out, how this transition is going to work, the need to know when the phase will end, because I can be a little impatient, and also the need to know what the new phase is going to look and feel like, because hanging on to this need to know is getting in my way of making the transition and getting to a more comfortable place. If you happen to be going through a transition yourself right now, I want to ask you the question, what is it that you need to release? I invite you to think about this question, to let the answers come to you. I know that within yourself you know what it is that's no longer working as you make this change, and that you need to get rid of to make room for the new. And if you have trouble answering it for yourself, I invite you to have a call with me. Let's get on the phone and talk. You can go to custombuiltlife.com/coffee, COFFEE, and you can schedule a virtual coffee date. We'll sit down together on the phone and we'll talk about the changes you're going through and what you need to release to encourage those changes to take hold, and what kind of support you need in the meantime. So thanks for joining me today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.